Hello Jess and lovely viewers, welcome to Mind the Gap episode 74. So Jess, what I want to talk about today is that ever so interesting topic of personality types. Some people could care less about the whole Myers-Briggs personality test and all that, but personally I find it to be super interesting. All the different personality types and how they all work and how their minds work and why they do what they do. So what I thought I'd do today is I would describe my own personality type, just kind of give you an insider look on how the brain of Petie works. So my personality type is ENFP, which means I'm extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and prospecting. Willy Wonka is an ENFP. So if that just doesn't explain everything about me, I don't know what does. I read through all of the descriptions and the whole article on what being an ENFP means. I am hardcore ENFP. Here is the quote that the personality test uses to kind of summarize what being an ENFP means. So Jess, listen to this. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you will risk looking like a fool for love, for your dreams, and for the adventure of being alive. That is me to a T. I love really getting to know people and getting to know what they dream about and what they really want to do. I love adventurous people who just love being alive and love the world and appreciate the beauty in the world. One of the most interesting things about the whole personality type thing is looking at the lists of strengths. Talking is not one of my strengths today. The lists of strengths and weaknesses. So I'm just going to go through some of my own and I'm going to tell you if they're true of me or not. Some ENFP strengths are curious. I would say that is true for me. I tend to be a very curious person. I like to know things. I like to know how things are done. Energetic and enthusiastic. I think the evidence in these videos speaks for itself. So, excellent communicators. If I'm planning something with somebody or organizing an event or anything like that, I love to be super prepared and I want to make sure that everybody else is really prepared too. I probably just wear people out with how much I go over details. I really do value good communication, and then in just relationships and everything too. I'm definitely a huge proponent of communication and honesty and vulnerability, so knows how to relax. Yes, definitely. I love being busy and industrious and purposeful and getting lots done and checking everything off of a to-do list, but man, I am a hardcore chiller. I know how it's done. And the last strength is popular and friendly. Well, to be honest, I don't know about the popular part, but I do think I'm a very friendly person. A fellow ENFP of mine described it as we love making connections with almost everybody we meet. And that is so true. That is so me. When I'm out and about, I will talk to anyone. I'll just start like random conversations with people, like even if it's short and I never talk to them again. I just love having that little connection. I do have the tendency, Jess, as you very well know, my resting face is pretty terrifying, and it has come to my attention several times that I can very easily scare people away. I'll just be in a public place like in a coffee shop and I'll just kind of like zone out and then realize like I'm unintentionally mean mugging people across the shop. I mean, I've literally had to go up and tell people, I'm so sorry, I wasn't staring creepily at you, I just kind of like zoned out. So that is a part of friendliness that I need to work on, so Okay, now for the ENFP weaknesses. Poor practical skills. I have a lot of ideas and I have a lot of dreams, but actually like figuring out the steps to achieve those, knowing how to take those steps and how to get those things done rather than just the dreams just staying dreams and never becoming reality, that's what we tend to struggle with. And yeah, I do. Difficult to focus. So true. When I am trying to get something done, I am literally like the dog on Up. Squirrel! I can't do more than one thing for like 5 or 10 minutes at a time. It's really bad. Another weakness is overthinking things. Yes, I do this a lot. I overthink. Or I read too much into things. Or I spend way too much time thinking about, well, why did they say that exactly? Or what did they mean by that? Or what if they weren't being honest with me? Or what if, yeah. Another one is get stressed easily. Okay, I will say I have gotten a lot better at this. Jess, I know you can attest to this. I used to get super stressed, and it was partly because of overthinking everything. I've gotten a lot better at not getting so easily stressed, so yay! The last weakness of an ENFP is too independent. We love our independence and our freedom and flexibility so much that when anything or anyone tries to put restrictions or rules on us, we get really annoyed and we get very controlling, and yeah, that's very true. So there we have it. Those are all of the strengths and weaknesses of ENFPs, and now you have a better look at how my weird convoluted brain works. So viewers, in the comments below, tell us your personality type, some of your strengths and weaknesses. Jess, in your next video, I would love to hear what your personality type is, and if you want to do the same thing that I did, just all those random interesting facts about who you are. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all another time. Bye!